Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video to YouTube. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos, guys. A lot of scammers, a lot of spam. I will never ask to contact you through WhatsApp. I don't even use WhatsApp. And I do not invest money for my subscribers. Be careful, guys. Don't get scammed. If you want 6 free stocks from Webull, Webull's going to give you 6 free stocks when you open up a new Webull brokerage account. Put at least 1 penny in that account. They're going to give you 6 free stocks valued all the way up to $12,600. So after the video, I want you to go down to the description box of the video. Click on that Webull link. Open up your new account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. This week was a pretty volatile week in the stock market, guys. I made several videos, and each video I start off the same way because it's true. And I've been getting some questions from some of the subscribers asking, hey man, I get the stock market thing. We want to buy low, sell high at some point in the future. But if I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, what are some other investment options for my money? And that's what I want to talk about in this video today. Well, I'm going to talk about 4 areas actually. The first one is real estate. You guys know I talk about the big 3. Real estate is one of the big 3. More millionaires have been made in this country through buying and selling real estate, buying and holding real estate, developing real estate for income. And it still holds true till to this day. It will create wealth for you if you do it right. Now, what's going on in the current state of our real estate market now? And when I talk about real estate market, I'm really talking about residential real estate, 1 to 4 family. Earlier in the year, all of 2021, we saw a sharp increase in real estate prices. And that was mainly due to limited supply with over demand. So anytime you have an asset, guys, that has limited supply attached to it, and you got a lot of demand for it, it's going to go up in price, and real estate's no different. So that's what was happening over the last, I would say, 18 months. Well, things are starting to cool down now. And the reason I believe they're cooling down is because short-term interest rates have increased tremendously over the last 6 months, which have affected long-term interest rates. And your 30-year fixed rate mortgage is a long-term interest rate. See, last year you could have locked in a 30-year fixed, 30-year mortgage interest rate at 3%. This year, 6%. What that does is, guys, it prices people out of being able to buy a home. And that's what is going to affect our real estate market now. Although we still have limited supply, we're not going to have over demand anymore. So our supply is going to catch up to our demand because of those 30-year fixed interest rates being so high, people just can't afford to buy. And that's already happening around the country, guys, especially here in the area I live in Southwest Florida, which is a desirable area for people to live. It's a destination state, Florida is, and I can already see it around here. People are putting their homes up for sale, and no longer are they getting multiple bids in a week over ask. Not anymore. People are putting their homes up for sale and they're sitting there. Why? Because they have fewer buyers. Fewer buyers because of people can't afford to finance their new home or second home because of the rates being too high. Or people just saying, you know something, I'm not going to put my money in real estate right now because I'm just not sure what's going on with this economy, and I'm going to wait. That's another reason why I believe real estate prices will come down. Those two reasons. Interest rates being so high that people can't qualify and get financed. Two, people are just uncertain about what's going on with the economy, what's going on with inflation, what's going on with the recession, what's going on with the stock market. They're just not sure, so they're going to stay on the sideline. So for someone like you who has cash and can deploy that cash into a piece of real estate right now, I think it's a good opportunity. I think it's starting to turn into a buyer's market. And I think if you got cash, if you got your financing together, and you feel like the rental income, right? Because I'm talking to investors here. I'm not talking to people who are looking to buy houses to live in for themselves. I'm actually talking to the investors out there now. If you're an investor and you got cash and you don't want to put it in the stock market and you feel like, hey, let me put this in something else, real estate may not be a bad option for you, especially if it makes sense from a cash on cash return standpoint, which I think it will, because rental rates are high right now, guys. So it may be an option for you. Let's move on to number 2, which is a business. That's one of the big 3 as well. A lot of people in this country over the years have built their wealth through starting businesses, growing those businesses, and then eventually either passing them on to their kids or selling that business, right? Or taking that business public, where people like you and I can buy stock in the business. So normally in bad economies or slowing economies, where the stock market's tanking, interest rates are increasing, inflation is high, that's normally a good time to think about starting a business. Now, in order to start a business, I think you gotta have some things put together, right? You gotta know, okay, is there a problem out there that people have? Identify a problem. And then you gotta say, well, do I have a solution for that problem? And if you do, I think you move ahead, right? Find the problem first, right? You gotta identify the problem people are having, and then you gotta come up with a product or service to solve that problem for them. And if you can do that, yeah, you can build a business. And in these tough times, man, in this slowing economy, right? You can build a business, but you got to answer those 2 questions first, right? And then from there, you just have to, work your butt off. But guess what? In the last downturn, or the last major recession we had, which was 2008, there were a lot of businesses created out of that, guys. Why? Because back then, just like now, there were a lot of problems created for people. And guess what? The people who understood that quickly figured out how to solve those problems, and they built strong businesses. Same thing that happened during the pandemic in 2020, guys. Think about the people who started businesses during the pandemic, and those businesses quickly went to multi-million-dollar businesses. Why? Because they identified a problem and they came up with a solution. They solved that problem. So business is number 2, where you can put your money now in lieu of the stock market. And again, long as you can solve problems, I think you got a good chance of making some money, right? Now let's go on to number 3, which is precious metals, specifically gold. Gold is a great store of value for your money, guys. See, what gold does is it protects your purchasing power, right? That's what gold does for you. So you can take an ounce of gold anywhere in the world and get fair market value for it, right? You can buy anything with gold, guys. You can take it anywhere in the world and use it as a currency. So I think it's a good store of value. It protects your purchasing power. Now, there are several different ways you can buy gold. Obviously, you can buy the physical gold. You can buy a gold bar. You can buy an ounce of gold. You also can buy stock in companies that mine gold. You can also buy ETFs. Those are 3 different ways you can buy gold, guys. But I think it's a great store of value, and I think it will protect your purchasing power. And then the last one, guys, is keeping your money in a savings account, a certificate of deposit, or a money market account. Short term, not long term, short term. I think if you do that short term, that may give you a peace of mind. I don't think it will build wealth for you long term. You guys know I've talked about that before, but I think what it will do, it will protect your money in the short term until you're comfortable deploying that money long term. Savings account, money market, CDs will not build wealth long term for you, but it's a great way to protect your principal short term until you're ready to deploy it long term to grow and build wealth for you. Well, there you go, guys. There are 4 ways you can invest your money outside of the stock market. Drop me some comments and let me know what you think about the video. And I'm curious to know what you guys are investing your money in from an alternative standpoint to the stock market. If you want those 6 free stocks from Webull, click on that link down in the description box. Open up your new Webull account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace.
Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.